My name is Caitlin and I'm going to be talking about assertive communication. In this speech, I will be talking about what assertive communication is, how assertive communication is based on mutual respect, how being too passive or too aggressive reflects the negative side of assertive communication, and that using assertive communication is difficult. I'm now going to define what assertive communication is. According to MayoClinic.org, assertive communication is communication in which you express yourself effectively and stand up for your point of view while also respecting the rights and beliefs of others. When we are being assertive, we are being direct, respectful, honest, and clear. Assertive communication is not demanding, but rather is an attempt to work together to reach an agreement that works well with everyone. According to Pippa and Jaradat, assertive communication is an effective way of solving interpersonal problems. The direct communication required in assertive communication allows messages to be communicated without distortion while still allowing relationships to be maintained. Overall, the key to assertive communication is mutual respect. Now I will be discussing how assertive communication shows respect. As I stated before, assertive communication is expressing yourself in an open, honest way, while still maintaining respect for yourself and others. According to Robinson, Siegel, and Smith, effective assertive communication is about understanding the other person, not about winning an argument or forcing opinions on others. To be mutually respectful, we need to value ourselves and others. Assertive communication and assertive behavior demonstrate respect for self and others, self-control, and appreciation of self-worth. In the real world, for example, the best managers and bosses balance respect throughout their many interactions daily. They fluctuate between pushing people and showing restraint, being flexible yet sensitive and motivated, engaged, but not bullies or micromanagers. As Sutton states, one of the most important features of being a good manager or boss is being assertive enough. Now I'm going to talk about how to balance between being too passive or too aggressive. According to Pippa and Jaradat, being assertive is not particularly natural. It's something we need to practice. If we put assertive communication on a scale from too passive to too aggressive, we'd find that assertive communication falls closer to the aggressive end. This does not mean that assertive communication is aggressive, because aggressive communication does not respect others' rights and freedoms. Aggressive communicators are often seen as bullies, self-righteous, and/or superior. While you may think being aggressive may get you what you want, it's more likely that you will cause others to resent you, avoid you, or oppose you. According to MayoClinic.org, aggression may undercut trust and mutual respect. On the flip side, if you're too passive, you may appear to be shy or underconfident. Communication that is too passive allows other people to disregard your wants, needs, and opinions. Being too passive can ultimately cause you physical harm because you are more likely to internalize the negative communication. According to MayoClinic.org, internal conflict caused by passive behavior can lead to stress, resentment, seething anger, feelings of victimization, and desire to exact revenge. Overall, being just assertive enough will give you the best chance of successfully delivering your message. Now I will discuss how assertive communication can be difficult. There are many factors in communication, from nonverbal factors to ways of thinking. Assertive communication is no different. To communicate assertively and effectively, we must be aware of things like eye contact, tone of voice, facial expressions, timing, and content. Failing to address any of these factors could ruin a conversation, in which case there is no winner, as the message never clearly makes it from the communicator to the receiver. Effective communication allows you to deepen conversations to others and improve teamwork, decision-making, and problem-solving. Ironically, assertive communication is a learned skill that is best when the communication is spontaneous. The difficult piece of assertive communication is that it takes time and effort to develop these skills. The more you put into it, the more effective you will become. In conclusion, I have discussed assertive communication, how assertive communication is based on mutual respect, how being too passive or too aggressive reflects the negative sides of assertive communication, and that using assertive communication is difficult. Assertive communication shows more than just words, it includes actions. It's important for a mutual understanding in a conversation. Is there any questions? Thank you.